this is Dave with D&E Performance out here in the garage. Out here working on the SN95, and we're making some progress on this thing. Had a lot of parts show up, so moving forward, starting to do some of the rear end work. Got some of the brackets tacked on. Got one of the subframe connectors tacked on. So UPR's front kit just came. There's all their stuff right there, all the UPR stuff, front end stuff. I'm still working on the back end of the car. I'm probably just going to keep continuing until I finish the back end of the car, start the front end of the car, because I don't want to jump around too much from the rear to the front. So I'm still waiting on the coilovers to show up for the rear, but as you can see, TRZ's brackets are already welded on. I've already got UPRs. Let's see if I can get you guys in here. I've already got UPRs anti-roll bar kit in there. Everything's just tacked. I'm still waiting on it. Ordered some UPR upper mounts, so I'm waiting for those to show up. Everything's just in here for mock-up right now. But I've already got the lower links made. Unfortunately, budget's a little bit tight, so we had to go with a bushing. I wish I could have did a Heim joint right there and just kind of stiffened everything up. I think the upper arms are Heim joint, so that'll help. The only part on the link system back here is just that. But I think we'll be okay as far as that. That's probably going to give it a little bit of movement, or it might give some articulation in there, but I think we'll be okay as far as that. Got most of the car pretty much gutted out. I got this piece of aluminum back there that's probably going to go right there. I was going to put it right here to cover this hole, but I think when the coilovers come, because probably going to do a bar that goes from here to there, and then I've got coilover brackets that go right on the end of the axle there, and those will I think I'll tie in some tube or some square tubing or something right there so I can mount the fuel cell. I've already got the fuel cells over there too. Somewhat, I made my own subframe connector here. If you guys can see this, I ended up making my own subframe connector. So this is what I came up with so far. I think when my plan is, gosh, this is a pain in the butt. Let's see if we can hold the camera here. My plan is to put another piece of material in here and then just go from here to there. Material nowadays is just ridiculously expensive. I mean, I could have probably picked all this material up about 3 years ago for probably under 150 bucks. And I know I probably got well over $200 just in materials. The cost of this stuff has just gone up. Of course, I did go to the REM pile, and they had some stuff in the REM pile, so that helped me out a lot. Still, by the pound, it's like $2 a pound, and you got 13 pounds. If you got 2 pieces or 3 pieces, that stuff adds up real quick. But this is what I came up with: some angle iron that holds this plate in here. I'm trying to debate whether I'm going to put another one of these in here, but this is the the stuff that I can find. It was relatively inexpensive. It's this is 095 2 by, I think it's 1 by 2 or something like that. Of course, this will, once this gets tied into here, then it'll really strengthen this up, and then if I end up going across that way to tie into the other side, it'll really it should definitely strengthen everything up. But I didn't really want to take the door panels off. Some guy said he wanted them, and then I took them off, and the guy flaked on me. So I might end up just putting the door panels back on. Pretty much got most of the wiring that I want to use off this chassis. You know, the tie-in to the Terminator X and all that. And we're still going to keep the factory dash. I'm going to end up getting one of those cages. I'm not sure where I'm going to get it from. Probably just do a mild steel cage, one of those already pre-bent cages that just kind of go in here and you just tack everything, or you just, you know, tack everything up and then weld it. I think I've decided that I'm probably going to go with the 10-point. I mean, the power that this car is probably going to lay down, which I'm shooting for 700 to 800, which should be no problem with it with the LS. They seem to make that like no problem. We are just chugging along on this project. If those coilovers show up within the next couple of days, I could possibly get those things tacked in there, and I think I'm missing the upper arms and the coilovers for the rear to actually complete everything in the rear. Because once I get the coilovers, that bar can go in, and then the fuel cell can go in there, and then I'll pretty much be finished with the back end of the car, and then I can move up to the front end of the car. So still a little bit short on the budget here on this one. I'm coming in about $4,500 short, so hopefully in the next 2 or 3 months I'll be able to accumulate some funds here. So anyway, enough of me rambling. Like I said, I'm gonna bring you guys some more content. I do some more filming. I know I kind of go off and on with my channel, just because, you know, life in general. And anyways, again, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys on the flip.